Look, look, you can't be a 1 foot in, 1 foot out ass nigga. You can't. You can't just step on a path and say, I don't know if my other foot gonna go. You can't do that. Universe hate that shit. Cause you know what the fuck happens when you do that shit? Path gets made for you, right? You're like, yeah, I wanna walk that path. Universe says, here's the path. You step on that bitch, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're like, yeah, it looks nice, but I don't know if I could trust that shit. Like, my foot kind of stuck on this old shit, right? Universe says, okay, pushes you back. You know, it's not really that bad of a push. It just pushes you back and the road's just gone, you know? Then you're like, damn, that kind of hurt, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, shit. I kind of wish I took that fucking path, though. So you say, I wish I took that path, you know? And then you start getting a little bit upset about, like, damn, I should have took that fucking path. Like, fuck, I hate this old shit. God, I should have took that shit. And universe gets really motherfucking gracious, and says, look, here's the path again. You just better fucking walk that bitch, bro. You just better, cause last time you ain't fucking pick, it wasn't that fucking bad. It didn't fucking hurt that much, nigga. If you go on some 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit now, universe is gonna try to motherfucking push you, cause universe doesn't want to motherfucking push you backwards and fucking destroy this path just to make the fucking path again. No, now that path is already made, it's here to fucking stay. But if you is 1 foot in, 1 foot out, nigga, universe is gonna stretch the path this way and your old path this way. Now you're doing the splits. Now you doing the splits. And as the shit gets further and further, nigga, it hurts more and more. Yeah, if you're flexible, it's going to be a bit easy. And the real life translation is the fact that in your real life, right, when you want to do some shit, but you're not fully going for that shit, universe will try to make you go for that shit by making life a little bit hard. If you're flexible, it becomes a bit easier to deal with that shit. But, you know, the less flexible you are, the harder it is. And the faster you better fucking pick that path, you know? So you could finally be like, you know what, fine, and jump over that bitch, right? After dealing with all that bullshit, now you're on your new path. But if you don't choose to get on this new path, right, you'll go back to the old one. And that was you ain't getting pushed, that was your choice. And now the thing is, this path doesn't just go like, poof, gone. Nah, it's still there. It just gets further and further away till you can't see it. And then somebody else decides to walk your path. Because understand that your ideas aren't just your ideas. They're just floating around inside this bitch. If you don't act up the idea, somebody else will. You know? So, yeah. And the thing is, right, if you finally hop on this path after being a 1 foot in, 1 foot out ass nigga twice and you had to get stretched and shit like that, universe is gonna motherfucking test you. Now on this new road, it may be like a couple of five little blocks, 5 little squares on the path that have like thorns on it that you just can't get by and shit, you know? That shit may be there, you know? And you're like, you step on it like, did I really pick the right path? It's kind of painful. I don't know. It's kind of uncomfortable. And the reason why it's like that is because if you was resistant to go on this new path, then while on this new path, your resistance will still pop up. Yeah, you was doing the splits and hopped on this new bitch, but now it's like you wasn't even gonna hop on this new bitch without getting stretched. You feel me? So something had to happen for you to actually hop on this new bitch. So you wasn't fully ready for that shit, which is why on this new path you'll question it a little bit. You won't be that comfortable at first. You'll be like, was this the right decision? This feels kind of weird. I don't know. But if you get past the thorns, right? You get past all that bullshit, right? And be like, you know what? Yeah, nigga, I was meant to walk this bitch. Yeah, nigga, I could take these motherfucking thorns. Then you go past that shit, and you fucking solid, you on your motherfucking path. But you could have just avoided the thorns if you went the first time. Which you said, nigga, I want the path. Let me walk this motherfucking path. Because that means that when you did it the first time without getting stretched, you was actually ready. Therefore, there's no resistance that pops up. There's no thorns that you need to walk through to get tested to see if you're actually ready for this path. You know. So yeah. You get rewarded when you pick the path the first time. When you hesitate and shit like that, then it's like you get stretched, you get pushed, then you may get on the path, and while on this path, you still got to go through a couple of tests to see if you're really ready for this path or not, because you was forced to get on this shit, you know? Do you really want to stay on this bitch, though? This what them thorns is going to see. You pass them thorns, you pass all them doubts and shit, did I make the right decision? You pass all that shit, You officially on your path. You walk in that bitch. Universe is happy. But if you was a 1 foot in, 1 foot out ass nigga and you never picked a side, well, you may get stretched to the point where you just fall through. And now when you're not on your old path or your new path, your whole life just fucked up. Or you go back to your old path and someone else walks your path that was supposed to be your new path, but now it's just somebody else's path. And you're looking at them like, damn, I wish I took that motherfucking path.